Good morning. It's Monday, April the 18th. I'm glad you're here. I want to take just a few moments and talk to you about your R2 outline and your final draft. I finished grading the outlines, and a lot of people did really well. But just because you got a good score on this doesn't mean there's not a lot that needs to be improved, revised, made better. I only graded the outline on primarily two things. One, of course, was the format. Did it look the way it's supposed to look? The indentions, the font, the spacing, the heading on page one. I just looked for the way it looked. Okay, I didn't judge it at all for ideas. I did, however, judge it based on source evaluation. Did all 5 of your sources meet those 4 criteria we've been talking about for the last month? Are your sources all long enough to do a good job of discussing the topic? That would be depth. Has it been published fairly recently? We call that timeliness. Does every source have an author who is an expert in his field through expertise or education? That would be authority. And then finally, citation simply means that your paper has been cited by other papers or it cites other papers on its own. So all your sources need to meet all 4 criteria. Minimum of 5, maximum of 8. Don't go overboard here. But anyway, so look at my comments, and if you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'm happy to sit down with you. We can do a Zoom meeting, we can do a telephone meeting, you can drop by during office hours, whatever's convenient for you. And don't forget, you're welcome to sit in on any of my regular classes. We talk about the research paper almost every day in my face-to-face classes. So let me know if that is possible with your schedule, and I'll be happy to let you know when and where. And yeah. Okay, now on the final draft. The final draft is due next week. I haven't opened the Turn-It-In app yet, but I will later this week. And I'll be judging that on the same things plus content. All right. So again, make sure all of your sources, 5, 6, 7, or 8, all of them meet all 4 criteria. That's a big part of the paper. Make sure you still got a good solid thesis at the end of your introduction. Make sure each body paragraph starts with a topic sentence, and that topic sentence is the main idea of the whole paragraph, and then you have a short conclusion. Each body paragraph should have one main idea with one quote, a short direct quote, and then an explanation or telling me what it is, what it means, or how it supports the topic. Now, if you want to, yes, you can use summaries and paraphrases. I'll post a PowerPoint on that. But just to keep it simple, I would strongly recommend that you do this just like the Shakespeare paper. Have a main idea for the body paragraph, find a quote that supports that main idea, and then spend 3 or 4 or 5 sentences explaining how it supports it, what it means, the context. Okay? Of course, you want to proofread carefully, and especially you want to avoid plagiarism. All right. Now, you've been looking through a lot of different sources. Some were really good, some not good, not useful for this assignment, but you still learned a lot. You have become a mini expert in your field, and there's a real temptation to just plug in facts, numbers, statistics, especially things that you've run across several times while doing your research. But anything which you don't write, a fact, a number, a statistic that you found while doing research, unless it's common knowledge, has to be cited. Okay, so if you've got a paragraph with lots of facts, historical dates, stuff like that, be sure to cite each one of those. Again, for this class, we're not using umbrella quotes, i.e. where you have a string of facts in one paragraph and put one quote at the bottom. We're not doing that. So just put a little in-text citation, author's last name and page number, no comma, at the end of each fact, statistic, number, whatever that you found while doing research. Unless you wrote it, it needs to be cited. Okay, if you get to working on this, and I encourage you to work on it a little bit every day between now and the time it's due, get to work on it, have some questions, let me know. I try to answer all my emails within 24 hours, unless it's on the weekend. And there will be an opportunity for bonus points coming up later this week, so watch out for that. If you have any other questions, let me know, and I look forward to hearing from you.